Well, I'll just take off from, one aspect. The minister in the discussion with Nalin referred to the 1 trillion target. And I think it's important if India is to reach the Viksit Bharat goal by 2047, it's important that UP also hit the 1 trillion. I think you're about 1/3 of the way there, if I'm not mistaken. Sure. Can you talk a bit about that?
So Viksit Bharat 2047 is a dream which has been seen by the Honorable Prime Minister, and he announced that on the Independence Day, 15th August, few years ago. How many of you know what Viksit Bharat is? Can somebody raise a hand? What is Viksit Bharat? What does Viksit Bharat mean in terms of money value? Anyone? Anyone in the audience? So Viksit Bharat in money value, what the Honorable Prime Minister has said is that we have to be in 100 years a developed country. Yeah. A developed country means per capita income should be equivalent to what developed countries have. So he has fixed a target of 30 trillion as the base for the economy in 2047. And with that in background, we in Uttar Pradesh, our Chief Minister, our Prime Minister is from Uttar Pradesh. So our Chief Minister said that why should UP be behind? We are almost about 18 to 20% of the population. So if in 2047, India reaches 30 trillion, we being 1/5 of India in terms of population, and we are the most youthful population in the country, why should we not be 1/5 of that target? And so 6 trillion is what our Chief Minister has enunciated, in line with what the Prime Minister has already given as the target for the entire country. Now, 6 trillion by 2047 is the long-term target. But our Chief Minister, again, about 2 to 3 years ago, was the first Chief Minister who said that let us take our state to a situation where we achieve a $1 trillion economy for the state itself. And I can say this for sure, Maharashtra has the largest state GSDP. We are somewhere with Tamil Nadu second or third. And right now we have achieved almost about $350 billion in terms of
that's right, yeah.
the state GSDP as on March 2025. And this is equivalent to about 29.6 lakh crore rupees. We will, as our Chief Minister has announced, we will reach about 36 lakh crores by the end of this year, which is March 2026. And that will cross $400 billion in terms of state GSDP. There are two other numbers which are important for you to understand. And because we are speaking of money control, we are speaking of manufacturing, we are speaking of electronics and the area of semiconductors. So, one, in 2017, the state per capita income was somewhere between 45,000 rupees to less than 50,000 rupees. And today, in 2025, our per capita income has reached 1.2 lakh rupees. Now, this is almost 2 times plus, and this is the highest achievement which is possible for any state.
Yeah.
But what is more important is, when in 1970 we compare what UP was, UP's per capita income was 80% of the national average. We slowly and gradually came down till 2017. Our per capita income became only 50% of the national average. But in the last 8 years, this trend has now reversed. We have now started increasing our contribution to the national economy as well. Our per capita income has now started reaching the national average. Last year we are about 53%. We are growing faster than the national average. Our nominal growth is more than 15%. But even with this nominal growth, we will find it difficult to achieve a 1 trillion. Our nominal growth has to become 20%. And this is where important sectors which are important for us are tourism, where we have done extremely well. I am sure in this audience, how many of you have been to the Kumbh? Kumbh, Allahabad, Prayag. How many of you have been to Ayodhya, Ram Mandir? How many of you have been to Kashi? Quite a few. So Tourism has done extremely well. We have seen, we are going to achieve about 100 crore tourists in UP in the current year. But the areas where we need to work are manufacturing and in the area of IT, and that is the reason why it is so important today that UP Tech Next has taken this agenda on board of electronics and semiconductor. I'm very happy. Congratulate you for that.